Yeah, there was a sandwich I really liked at. Um, oh, I'm full. It was a sandwich I ate at Function Brewery.
Called the Russian Cowboy?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome. Do you remember what was on the sandwich?
No, it was like a Reuben type of situation.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
We've been performing like maybe about a year and a half to 2 years now. We've been together for a little bit longer, maybe.
We've been together quite a while. Probably about 3 years, I think.
About 3 years, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't played a bunch of shows because right when we finally got ready to play, like live shows,
Oh, sick.
COVID hit. So basically everything got shut down. So we're hoping to, when outdoor shows and stuff open back up, get out and start playing again.
That's awesome.
We did a lot of recording maybe last year, probably.
Oh, cool.
And lately.
I mean, one at a time. What's your core hobby?
I don't think I developed one really.
Just pure survival. You were like, I'm just gonna get through the pandemic and
Yeah.
not do anything different. That was me.
Yeah, I've probably slept more than I ever have on the weekends, but that's about it.
Hiking, cereal, same time usually.
Love it.
A little trail mix action.
Well, art stuff, but other than that, I mean, I guess just relaxing, avoiding downtime like the plague because of all the people.
Yeah.
About it. Just chilling.
Nothing's really changed for me. Life in the pandemic's pretty much the same for me. I'm not really a leave the house type of person.
Nice.
This is better than I thought. I've never had kicks.
But kicks are good.
I'll let them answer that
It's
one.
not enough, man.
This is
Well-
probably the good time right now with the
Yeah,
milk and cereal.
I mean, we started off practicing in your parents' basement,
Yeah.
and I think that's, yeah. I mean, getting to know each other and the early stuff was cool because it started off as Luke had like basically a singer songwriter project, solo project type deal,
Yeah.
and he reached out to these two guys to turn it into a band, and then they were looking for a drummer just through Craigslist. So we all met through the band. So I think maybe the best times for me were just getting to like know each other in that basement and just hang out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that. What?
I don't know. Start playing live again, I guess.
Yeah. In terms of music, probably playing more shows, record more. Yeah, mostly it probably. In terms of the music.
I would say we probably like recording just as much as we like playing live, so that's lended itself well to our current situation. So.
I will say, with the pandemic, we've written so much music.
That's awesome.
I would say definitely for me, it's getting that stuff recorded and.
Like one of the hardest things probably about playing tonight was just finding 5 songs, because as it currently is, if you count stuff that's like not finished or just partial songs, what would you guys say?
We're at about 50 now.
50, so yeah. It's just been like writing 2 or 3 songs a week for the past year and a half, I guess. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's so
We
cool.
we have one album recorded, and so trying to choose stuff that's not, I guess, recorded.
That's
And
awesome.
stuff, so.
I had the idea to make a country western themed album,
Love it.
and I actually started like I wanted to get a lap steel. He ended up beating me to it
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
getting good at it, and so
Yeah.
every once in a while when we're writing a song, Luke's come up with a song, he'll just pull out the lap steel if we don't have like a clear idea on the electric guitar if we want it to be a softer thing. We've got a lot of stuff with lap steel that hopefully will metastasize into some kind of album, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just
Well,
kind of.
I know that like for most part, like it's been a very curious like thing going on because like we all kind of have our own like certain feel like with Roscoe and I, when we were starting out before we met these 2 guys, we were doing like some kind of like psychedelic-ish stuff or like 60s, because I grew up like with a lot of like Beatles and other 60s stuff, But then when I started playing bass, because I was a craft guitarist, like I started like listening to more heavy like music, and which kind of I guess got my, I guess I don't know if it's entirely aggressive because I still relax a little bit, but I probably like hit harder than I should, but like so like he's got like kind of like a '60s vibe with his like guitar playing, and then Luke, I know he started out, I think he did some punk stuff, and he's been around in the music scene for a while. And then I guess then I know like then Ryan's like a bit like hardcore, or at least experimental, a bunch of different things. So
Sure. I mean,
I think the sound is just the way it all blends together is like something that's unique, which I'm happy about, because I've always wanted to be in a band and like have something that's like not only like super unique, but I mean like something that has little bits of elements that you can pick out and we listen again and find almost rediscover is a nice touch.
Yeah.
any material by Parquet Courts is good.
I like a Natural Child. They're kind of punk, but also like a country. They have like country tones, kind of like some of the stuff we have with like guitar and lap steel and stuff.
Yeah, I started writing music when I started listening to David Berman really heavily, like probably 3 years ago. I remember he had this lyric that his lyric said all of his favorite singers couldn't sing, and I'd never been a singer, and I still like can't really sing, but that kind of inspired me just to try, I guess. And like I've kind of stopped playing music for maybe 5 years, like with the group, and I started listening to him, and I thought I could try to emulate kind of writing lyrics that really meant something, and trying to sing along to them as best I could with my very limited vocal range and ability.
That's really cool.
Velvet Underground's a big thing we all
yeah.
like, and then stuff like that.
That's all the questions I had for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us. Your set was really awesome. I love the sound. I always kept trying to like pinpoint, oh, they kind of sound like this group now, and then I was like, nope, there's that lap steel, which is just phenomenal. So really good work. I love the cereal too.
Thank you.
But awesome.